Jumanji, shut up, Dwayne. Fucking
You think he wrote that shit? You think he wrote that shit?
You know, no, hell no.
Can you imagine The Rock in the studio? He had been writing that in his notes for years.
Yo, that's a hard bar right there.
You know
We stay
who?
hungry.
You know
Yes,
who
we
else I
do.
forgot fucking rapped? Will Smith.
What?
He didn't write his shit.
How do you forget that?
Of course, he didn't write his shit.
Do you know who wrote "Summertime"?
No, who?
Rakim.
Really,
Oh,
Rakim?
Yeah,
yeah,
Rakim
I
wrote
heard that.
"Summertime."
He
I heard
posted
that.
that, right? Like on a story.
Not 2 Chainz said that.
Oh, 2 Chainz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will Smith's that popular song, right? That old popular song that he had?
"Summertime." Well, he had
Yeah.
a bunch of poppy songs.
But like that was like the most popular one, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah,
probably
the flow
listened
was
to
the
each of those
same in
one
everything,
time,
too.
just
Yeah, it's the
remember.
exact same.
Yeah. I saw something interesting about his. You know, his kids are like they're interesting. They're very like artsy and like experimental type people.
Yeah.
And I was reading like this thing because like he released like a memoir recently.
Yeah.
So there's been a bunch of like shit just talking about the memoir coming out.
Poor fella.
And one of the things that is talked about in there, one of the things that's talked about in there is he's talking about how him and his son did a movie called After Earth.
Yeah.
And they got really, really bad reviews, and the movie was horrible.
It was a stinker.
And apparently his son didn't even want to do it, but his dad was like, "We need you to do it. Like this is gonna be your big break. Like this is M. Night Shyamalan. Like this is gonna make you even more famous." His son didn't want to do it. He makes his son do the movie. The movie's horrible. Everybody's trashing him, trashing his son. Jaden asked to be emancipated from his parents.
Yeah, I heard that.
What the hell? That's some rich boy shit. Get the fuck out of here.
It's kind of fly.
They put you in a movie that ended up being bad, and now you're pissed. You were in a fucking movie.
I'm pretty sure it was way more than that.
I'm sure he like really pressured him. They probably had some big fights about
I
it.
think it was like
You know what's funny?
He didn't want to do it at all. His parents made him do it.
My cousin likes Willow Smith a lot. The daughter.
Yeah.
Apparently, she
makes
doesn't
good
have a very
music.
good relationship with him either. They don't like each other.
Really?
think-
Or well, she doesn't like him at least. Yeah.
She doesn't like Jaden or the dad. Or
the
Will?
dad.
I think
So both the kids,
They're-
for whatever reason, for different reasons. I'm
the
assuming.
parents just pressured them too much, man. 'Cause
Nah,
it-
Well, apparently she likes Jada a
Yeah,
lot.
they both like Jada.
Well, they both
I think,
like Jada.
I think a lot of people are different than what they present.
Yeah.
to
Absolutely.
their persona is different, especially like narcissists.
Oh yeah,
People that are narcissistic, they come off as like, everyone loves them. They're a great person.
Yeah.
But like personally, when you get really close to them, you're like, oh, this person is like a really fucked up person. So I'm not saying he's that type of person, but if, Willow has a fucked up relationship with him, it's, it's
Must be
possible.
something, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Jaden, remember Jaden had that big ass song, and then Will did like the remix.
Oh yeah.
And
It's
fucked
like,
it
all
up.
right, bro. It's like, why are you here?
Yeah.
Like you didn't. This is my moment. Why you
Yeah.
just got to show up every time? I
You
ask
know what I
shit?
heard? You remember when Willow had the whip my hair? That song?
Yes, bro.
Yeah. So
What a banger.
I think Will Smith was like really pressuring her to like, I want you to go on a tour
Yeah.
and like do this and do that, blah 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 blah. And to like protest him, she ended up like shaving her head.
Yeah.
And after that, he was like, all right,
These
you can do
guys-
your own thing. We're good. Yeah.
These guys were born by the balls of Will Smith.
Yeah.
And they got the nerve to be that mean to the poor. He's just trying to help him. I mean, I get it. Maybe he
there's
was way
more-
too overbearing.
Maybe
and
there's
shit.
more pressure than we know. You know what I mean?
Come
Yeah, it's a lot of
on.
pressure.
They probably gave them all kinds of opportunities. He's just trying to help them.
But look
And I
how
feel
they
like
turned out
at
now.
this age now, they should be able to like see the other side of it. But I agree, especially like as a rich kid, and you're not doing anything, and your dad's just
I don't
like,
know, man.
they go on tour, and you're like, what the fuck is this guy
I
talking
th-
about?
I
No,
think, personally, I think rich or poor, you can't pressure your kids. You have to like
Yeah.
present them options of like what the world is like, what could be done, and
Yeah.
like show them things that you think are interesting, and maybe they'll want to do that. But I don't
Yeah.
think you can say like, I need my kid to be a doctor. I need my
Yeah.
kid to be a lawyer. If you're not either of those, you're a piece of shit.
And
Someone,
one
they'll
thing,
build resentment.
and
You
one
know?
thing I'll
Absolutely.
say, like another sign that you can prove like Will is kind of a pressuring dad is that both of those kids, everything they do is out of rebellion.
Yeah.
Like
kinda
everything
true, yeah.
they do is rebellious as hell.
oh yeah,
they are
That boy
very
Jaden
rebellious.
wearing skirts. I know he don't like wearing skirts, but he's just doing it because he want to be.
I don't
that
want
guy.
my water in a box, Jaden. I don't want it in
Yeah,
a box.
Well,
that's
that's
damn it.
kinda-
well, that's what happens when your mom fucks your friend and fucking embarrasses your dad on
Yeah.
national
No,
TV.
yeah. Will's fucked
Well,
up,
yeah.
but Jada, she probably fucked him up.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like things
poor
aren't
guy.
always as they appear. Even with
Sure.
social media, everyone shows you their best moments, their best life.
Yeah.
But you don't really know what happens behind closed doors.
Yeah, you
So
don't-
you don't really
very
know
true.
who these
You don't
people
see
are
them.
at
You
their
don't see them
core.
getting
Yeah.
beat by their baby daddy.
Yeah,
you know
'cause
what I mean?
we all love French.
Yeah.
I also don't want to see that.
Jesus.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that like have this grandiose appearance about themselves.
Sure.
And then you really know them, or you like hear things about them, and you're like, oh, they're actually not really that person.
Yeah, or like people
yeah.
like have like that's a good point you bring up. People like present this like polished, like happy look, like they're traveling, but sometimes you meet people and they're deeply unhappy.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
absolutely.
Like And I feel like that a lot of people are deeply unhappy.
I'm deeply
For
unhappy.
sure, yeah. I'm deeply unhappy. Yeah, I may be, massaging people. And
Are you really?
seem like
Are you
I'm
really
happy and
deeply
doing
unhappy?
yoga, but
I mean, I've always been a sad boy. You know what I mean?
sad boy deep in your heart.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're unhappy. That just means you're probably just sensitive.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
yeah, maybe it is a sensitivity, but maybe like I don't. At the same time, I don't feel like a very emotional person, but maybe that's like a coping mechanism for being a sensitive.
Sure.
Why do you feel sad? Do you not feel fulfilled? Do you feel like
What's
you know,
lacking?
yeah. What's making
Dude.
you not happy? How do you
don't-
feel today, Joe?
Hey, how do you feel today, right now, in this room with us?
It better be great.
It better be ecstatic.
What's the question again?
No, but like, yeah. What do you feel that is like lacking?
What do I
What's
feel
the-
that's lacking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That no matter what I achieve, no matter what I have, I'll never be like fulfilled within myself.
Why do you say that though? What if you do achieve something?
Because
that you
every
feel
time like
all
I
right.
feel peace, I always feel like there's something missing, and no matter what, I'm never like completely content.
You ever heard
with
about
Yeah.
the disease of more?
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is. You know what I mean?
Like
Like,
capitalism did to you.
Yeah.
I think it's just human drive in a lot of ways too, not just like capitalism. I think it's like goes
think
all
that's
the way back
American.
to like.
Yeah.
I think it goes back longer
English,
than that.
bro. English people be happy with nothing.
Yeah. But that's because here, like,
Nothing.
we're the land of the opportunities. You just
Yeah.
want to. You see other people, and it is true. You could like make some crazy opportunities. I mean, we went to school with people that like have done cool things and stuff like that, just from random
I
opportunities
think
and shit.
It depends how you measure your happiness and your worth. Like for
Yeah.
some people, it's money, and they, like the more money they make, the happier they are, the more fulfilled they are.
Yeah.
For some people, it's like
Family.
with their
Like, I
family.
like to hang out
the
with my
more,
family most of the
yeah,
time.
the more time they spend with family, the more fulfilled they feel. Like the more kids they have, the more like well-rounded they feel. Shit like that. I mean, I think it really just depends on like what you truly value. At least
Yeah.
like that's what I've been trying to take stock of as I've been getting older. Is like, what do I truly value in my life? Is it money? Is it like is it I don't know, good times? Like is it things? Like what do I really place a value on?
Well, I feel like
great
it's
question.
a multitude of things because there's like a whole hierarchy of needs, right?
Yeah.
What is that pyramid?
Oh,
yeah, Maslow's
the
hierarchy of
Yeah.
needs.
self-actualization.
So like I feel like
That's number one on mine.
yeah.
what is it?
That, I think that's
Self-actualization.
Self-actualization is at the very top.
Yeah,
that's
that's
once
top
you
for
get past
everybody.
like food, sex, love, safety, shelter, all that shit.
Yeah.
That's at the very top whenever you have everything and you can really like focus on yourself and becoming like
Yeah.
a fully realized and person who is comfortable with themselves.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah,
No,
bro.
I'm
that
just
sounds like a good
I'm
time.
just thinking because I feel like a lot of I could say for myself there are some parts of the pyramid that are missing. It's like a Jenga
Sure.
ready to
I think the pyramid should be
topple
flipped.
over. What?
I think the pyramid should be flipped. Like,
Self-actualization
say
should be
that.
first.
Yeah.
Fuck food.
No, fuck food.
Fuck food and
Fuck
shelter.
sex.
Throw food out
I'll
the
worry about
window.
that later.
Food is making us fat. Throw it
I
out the
want to
window.
know if I should be an author or not. Fucking sell all my food in my house to write some
the
books. It's like, well, this didn't fulfill me. I failed at this horribly. No, but
You really thought you were onto something?
I
with
was.
that one.
I thought I had a bar, and then Omar said, "Fuck food." I was like,
no, but
you
that's
know
not
what?
that's not fair because that's like
a good
basic
point.
level needs. That's like basic level needs.
Yeah.
But
But
maybe
still-
flip
it's still
like
a need.
half of it upside down. Maybe.
Yeah.
What's like halfway up? That's like what's like it's like food and shelter, and then it's
I
like
don't need no shelter.
it's like family and love, right? Like from like
Family and
peers.
love is like in the middle or something like that.
What's
And
right above food and shelter?
food and shelter. Those are like the bottom.
That's like the bottom.
There's like the bottom.
Oh, those are two different
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Food shelter.
All I
that's
know is I want to know
security
who
is
I
one
am
of
and I
them.
want to make myself happy.
Yeah, that's all I care about right
But
now.
that's a good point, Amy. Yeah, it all depends on like what you find value.
It's
in.
what
Yeah.
what you truly value, and I think all humans like search for meaning, but it also depends on like like we said earlier, your surroundings, right?
Yeah.
Like I was listening to this podcast with this artist, and he went out to like these people in it's like Tanzania, I think, and he like they're one of the last hunter gatherer tribes on Earth, right?
Oh wow.
And he went with them and he hunted with them. They hunt baboons. It's fucking crazy.
That's
There's no more meat left because there's no more other animals. They've killed all the other animals, so there's only baboons. So that's all they hunt, right? And they eat the brains and shit. It's pretty crazy.
Oh my
is
god.
it because of like overlogging and shit like that too, or
Yeah, it's
them
like that,
straight killing people?
that and like industrial hunting, shit like that. So they don't really have much left. So like he was like trying to talk to these people, and he was saying that these people are much happier than anybody he's met living in America. Like there's some of the happiest people he's ever met, and he said they're just all day they're just running, they're laughing, they're smoking weed, they're hunting, they're eating, they're farting. Like
Sounds
he said,
awesome.
he said they just have like such a happy existence, and they've never like seen a computer before. And then he asked them like, would you want to go to America? Like, can I take you to America? And they're just like, no. Like, why would I want to go there?
Yeah.
They were like, people throw themselves off buildings there. Why the fuck would I ever want to go there?
Because they're